Hey guys, welcome to The Scoop. My name is Audrey.
I'm Derik Garcia.
Karl and
And I'm Amanda Pena. So guys, today what I wanted to start off talking about is something I'm a little bit passionate about lately. And it's watching toddlers and tiaras. I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen this show, but I think it's a little bit ridiculous that there are 2-year-olds wearing fake eyelashes, having fake tans, fake teeth, fake nails, fake toenails. I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks it's a little bit ridiculous, but I'm a little bit bothered by it.
There's some girls who take it to the next level. I've done pageantry myself, and I think that I know there's more behind it. It's all with good intentions, but some moms just take it to the next level. And I think that they need to remind their kids and remind themselves as well that pageantry is all about having fun. It's not about winning, actually getting first place. It's about the experience that you gain from it.
And that is the most bothersome part, I think, is that the moms are just way too
They're a little
intense.
crazy.
Yeah,
they're a little crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever put my child through that. So, like, just let them be a kid, you know? Don't
Right.
let them grow up in that kind of environment where it's like rush, rush, rush. They're 2 years old, you know? They
Right.
don't understand anything that's going on. They don't remember it either.
Yeah.
I think there's two ways to go about it. Like, if you're too forceful on it, you're actually just taking away from the actual child's actually what your main intention was in the first place, was have them learn all these things that they're going to need later on in life. You know, how to be presentable, you know, how to speak clearly, and you know, just well versed. And then, you know, it's just like anything. It's like, you know, sports dads. You know, it's just there's two ways you can go about it. But I think it actually just, if you go too far, you're setting them up for failure.
Right.
You know, because I think I don't know.
And I think it's better to teach them more about being beautiful people on the inside than on the outside.
Absolutely.
Which is
Yeah,
what
for
they
sure.
focus on most.
Embrace their creativity and don't enforce your own like creativity. Like, oh, you look great with these nails.
Yeah, I think it should definitely be about what the kid wants. If the kid wants to go and participate in an event, like, let them go, but just don't overdo it and take on your own as if you're competing. It's all about your child and not forcing them to do something that they don't want to do.
For these kind of competitions, it's more about the parent, though. It's probably about, it's almost like a dog show in a way. Which parent can make their child the best looking, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, I could go as far to say as it was sort of the last episode I watched, it was child abuse, because one of the moms who was putting fake eyelashes on her 2-year-old got glue in her eye. But she was being like, don't cry, you're going to mess up your makeup. And I was like, you know, it's a 2-year-old. It's a 2-year-old.
Don't you cry on me.
Yeah.
How do you keep a 2-year-old sit still for that long? That's another miracle.
Prescriptions.
But I mean, that's a very popular show, and everyone's watching it right now. So, as well as Teen Mom.
Yeah, I
Teen
think
Mom's also very popular
you can quote
right
me
now.
on this. You can quote me on this. One of the teen moms will have their daughter, hopefully not a son or anything like that, it'd be weird, on some sort of pageant like that, just to keep with that 15 minutes of fame.
Probably.
Teen Mom, that is just...
I don't keep up with the show much, but I mean, it's just drama, 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 and that's what the audience loves.
That's teenage life too.
Yeah, it's just like any... It's really just like any sitcom, or not sitcom, I'm sorry. It's like any reality show. The only thing is that they actually brought a child in just for a gimmick. And I think it's just horrible. Like, there's the whole, like, you hear on the news, like, oh yeah, we're gonna go ahead and they're glamorizing it, you know, being a mom and everything. I'm not gonna lie, those people look kind of miserable.
I mean, I don't want to have a baby when I'm 15. I don't want to
I
have
mean,
a baby right now.
you're
I
past
got way
15
too many
already,
things.
but-
I mean, I'm guilty. I love the show, and I keep up with it. If I miss an episode, I check it out online. But I will say that, I mean, I can see the good and the bad in it. I think that a good part of it is they do show how difficult it is to be so young with a kid. And so I think that's what they want, is to, you know, say, hey, teenagers, this is really, really hard.
And then there's the other side. It's like, hey, if you get pregnant at 16, you can be on TV.
Right. That's they glamorize it.
Yeah, wasn't there a report about that? Like, kids actually purposely trying to get pregnant
so they can have their own.
So that way they could be on one of these teen mom shows. Cause
I believe it. I mean, a lot of people just want to get on TV. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just horrible.
I wouldn't go that far, though.
No.
Definitely not. I've got way too many things. And that's the message that they should be sending out. Just focus on yourself. You shouldn't be trying to do these things to get on TV. You should just focus on your natural talent more so.
Right.
Well, what else are we focusing on right now?
Well, I mean, speaking of people trying to get attention, Lady Gaga recently has been trying to get a lot of attention herself. I mean, that's kind of what she's all about, is, you know, saying,
She
"Hey,
likes
look at me."
breaking the norm.
Yeah.
She had an egg carry her onto the stage.
She was inside of an egg at the Grammys.
Yeah.
Supposedly she was in it for 3 days. I heard she was on an interview yesterday, and I heard it in the morning. She had been in the egg for 3 days.
I guess she really wanted to get the feel of hatching out of an egg. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
No one knows what goes on in her mind.
That is, I think she's just totally somebody's. There's a puppet behind there. There's a puppet. Like, if you're gonna be that eccentric about your music, how were you before you got famous? Like, were you that crazy lady?
Well, I mean, and that's what people are starting to talk about. Is she just trying to be, the new Madonna?
Kind of keep up with her 15 minutes of fame, keep it going, keep people interested. You know. It's like, it kind of reminds me of Dennis Rodman. People always were interested in what he would do next.
Right.
Next
the crazy hair, the crazy outfits. And I think
that also goes hand in hand with creativity. Like, you got to spark that creativity inside of you. And I think that's what she tries to focus on, breaking the norms, so that she can promote this for young people, the younger generation.
Right.
Like, don't be just like everybody else.
Right.
Like, find your own way.
But then everybody else is following her.
Huh?
But then everybody else is following her in some aspect.
Yeah,
but,
that's true. But that's an interesting point. I never thought about it that way. I thought she was just trying to be crazy.
She has a lot of fans.
Well, speaking of craziness, Britney released her new music video premiere yesterday.
Right.
I mean, I was expecting a lot more. I mean, all the hype that was made about this video, and I just expected for the video to be way more than it was. I personally liked the song, but when I saw the video, it kind of brought down the song for me. So.
See, I'm just kind of over Britney Spears. I think it's kind of,
it's
been done again and again and again since we were little girls, and so.
Go for it.
I mean, she's been around forever, and I like the song. It's a good song. I was surprised. It's kind of like, we've heard Britney before, like you said, but I thought it was good enough to keep up with like a Lady Gaga song.
Yeah, definitely.
That's true.
And that's kind of her main competition right now, I would say.
And she just always looks amazing. Like, no matter how she's gone through so much, like, she just comes back with a full fit body and just bringing all she can. I don't know. I give her props for doing that.
Weren't they both at one point associated with trying to copy Madonna? But I mean, imitation is the most sincerest form of flattery. So if they're influenced by her, why not? Like, just keep it going.
There you go.
Well, that's all we have for the scoop today. Thanks for watching.